Remember the video we did a couple of weeks ago about the realities of building a car? It wasn't over. I thought it was over. It wasn't over. So, most of you guys are familiar with Project Bottle Rocket, and we were ready to drop it on the ground and take it for a maiden voyage tomorrow morning. So, this morning, before the sun even came up, I was here getting everything ready to go for the cam break-in, fire it up and I covered all the bases, everything was been, lubed, and I had the distributor set for exactly, it was going to fire exactly right, the carburetor set exactly, it was going to fire right, and it did, so crank it, she lights, okay, fed it with the squirt bottle for just a couple of seconds till she evened out, okay, and then, idling right there at about 2,500 RPM. And I'm listening, and I'm hearing tick, 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 tick. This can't be, right? It's just lazy. She'll pump up. I'm waiting. Tick, 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 tick. Should I stop? Because at that point, it was early on. I could have aborted mission. You know what I mean? I could have shut it off, and I could have, examined what was going on. But I says, you know what? No, I'm going to roll the dice. It may pump up. It may be fine, okay? So I complete the break-in process, right? And she sounded really good. I lowered down the idle to around 800 RPM, and she's sitting there, sounds perfect, right? But still, the lifter noise, tick, 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 tick. All right, shut it off, pop the valve cover off, and I got one rocker that's completely just flopping around, right? Push rod's okay, it's not bent, it's still in place, but the rocker's still flopping around. What the hell is this? Well, I tear the top end apart, and this is what I found. I found that this one lifter, brand new out of the box, right? Now, you watch. Now listen, can you hear that? You hear that? It's stuck in the bore. Right? Actually, when I pulled this apart, the plunger was actually bottomed out in the bore, and I tapped it a few times, and she came up, and that's where we're at now. Though you can see where it doesn't return, it doesn't spring right up. There you go. Yeah. So that was it. I this is a brand new lifter, and now I'm gonna say this. Okay, this is from a quality manufacturer, American manufacturer that I trust, that I use all the time. I never have any problems with. It was a defective part. Okay, so but I'm not gonna call this issue the problem. That this lifter caused the problem. This lifter doesn't cause the problem. This lifter is a bad part. What caused the problem was me being lazy. By me not shutting it down when I first heard the noise, I could have saved the whole break-in procedure. I could have shut it down immediately and taken it apart and seen what was going on. But I decided to roll the dice and see what, and you know what? So this is what happens when you roll the dice. Right. The cam lobe matches that. So we won't be taking Bottle Rocket out for our maiden voyage tomorrow. It won't even be next week, because we'll be at a couple of different events next weekend. So it'll be 2 weeks before this thing is back together again and running. But some days you get the bear, and then some days the bear throws you on the ground and has sexy time with you before it eats your face. And see you tomorrow.